Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Renault FT75BS. It's the French Tier 2 self-propelled gun and it's located on the north spawn of Abbey. And it's being driven by me. Yes, another one of my Arty Day entrants. This time in the French SPG. And, well, it wasn't enough to win the contest, but it certainly was a lot of fun. This Arty is probably got the distinction of being one of the few First World War Artys who was actually used against the Allies in the Second World War, because a number of these were being used by the Vichy French in North Africa, and they were captured by the Allied forces during Operation Torch. So rather unusually, it was used against Second World War Artys, Second World War vehicles rather, but only by the French because they were desperate. They didn't have any other vehicles available to use. Okay, I'm looking down the corridor on the left hand side of the Abbey, but then I see these enemy on the river road. There's a Cruiser 3 trying to poke round the corner, and he's relatively stationary. Round out. Oh, big hit, 73 hit points. Dialing in the aim. Round out. No, he pulls back. I think he knows he's under Arty fire now, so he's aware that he's got to move and get under cover. Unfortunately, we lost sight of the rest of the enemies. You can see an M2 light there trying to move up, and he's going to drown if he keeps doing that. He keeps going into deep water. And I get a shot there on the Cruiser 3. And he's taken out by the M2. M2 medium, and he kills our M2 light, but I get a hit. Only 18 hit points, but it's enough to make the medium pull back, and that round anticipated him moving back. He didn't, but I've lost sight of him again. Now our guys aren't moving up that much, so I don't know where the M2 was. I can see him now, and I fired a round in thinking he was going to keep moving forward. He didn't. But he's gone to that corridor there, that little alcove. And I fire a round in and take him out. Blind shot kill. M2 medium out the game. And this M2 light has got very close. I get a hit. 7 hit points, track him. And he fires rounds into me, a lot of rounds into me. And I take him out the game. So I've received a lot of damage. I'm now down to 2 hit points. Would you believe it? I put my driver back in. I lost my driver. He's back in the game, but I've only got 2 hit points left. So, oh, and that was a round into my tracks. It should have taken me out altogether. It was fired from the monastery area. There's the M2 light that fired it, lining him up for a shot. No, couldn't get him there, but he's running. He's running away. Can I get a round into him? Round. Oh, yes, I got a piece of him. That was a piece of him. 47 hit points as he was on the retreat. He goes around the corner. Can I get another shot into him? I'm desperate to give him a little bit of, you know, a little bit of medicine, so to speak. Oh, we lose the Panzer II, and he pulls back behind the cover of that that building. And I still want to get that M2, but I can't see him now. I know he's there, but there's only 2 enemy left. And our team is closing in on the cap. There's a Panzer 1C running around and that M2 light. And as desperately as I want to kill that M2 light, it doesn't look as if I'm going to get a chance. Yes, there he is. He's disappearing into the distance. He's heading back to his own cap. And there's the Panzer 1C. And I think I can get a shot on him. As long as he stays where he is. No, he's dead. And that's it. The game's over. Oh my god. Only 2 kills. So, what was the result? Let's have a look and see how we did. Well, I didn't get an ace tanker. I got a second class tanker, but I picked up a couple of medals which are quite interesting, because I got a Stark's medal for blocking at least, or receiving at least 2 hits from the enemy, losing at least 2/3 of my hit points, and killing 2 enemy vehicles and still surviving to win the battle. I also picked up a Spartan medal because I survived a ricochet or non-penetrating hit, the one that went into my tracks, from an enemy team player, and I must have at least less than 10% of my hit points. Well, I think I only had 2 hit points left at the end of that battle. So picking up the Spartan was very welcome as well. But the unfortunate thing is the win 8 for this battle was only 1476. And if we look at the team scores, we can see, well, I'm well down the table. I only managed to get 219 hit points of damage. So I'm nowhere near the top one with 391, the M2 Lite. I only managed to get 2 kills, which puts me joint second. Top scorer was the Panzer 38T. And when it came to base XP, I was at 302. The leader was at 475, but 302 is not enough to win on the competition. I fired 13 rounds, got 7 direct hits, 7 penetration, 219 hit points of damage, of which 158 was at more than 300 meters. Some of it was very close indeed. I received 14 hits from enemy tanks, or from that enemy tank, 7 penetrations, 7 non-penetrations, and block damage of 76 hit points. So obviously I would have been taken out had I not blocked some of those shots. I damaged 4 of the enemy and killed 2 of them, and did damage assistance of 93 hit points. On a premium account, I had 8,178 credits, and after ammunition repair and ammunition resupply, I actually had 7,277 credits to take away. I earned 453 XP. Base XP was 302, but it was times 3 for the first victory of the day, so I actually took away 1,359 XP altogether. But sadly, no winning entry this one. It was an entry, but it was just not a winning one. But very interesting for the fact that I picked up these 2 during a battle as Arty and survived the battle. It's almost unheard of to get, both of them. You're basically wiped out almost when you've got a Spartan medal. And there's only a few other battles where I've actually had that combination, where I've got a Starks and a Spartan together. So it's quite interesting. But if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.